Good evening, everyone. A warm welcome. I would like to say welcome, hello world, because tonight we are online from Babel, Malmö, Sweden. My name is Cecilia Lofberg, and I'm one of the founders of Golden Gator Jazz Club. We've been playing live concerts, which we have been live streaming throughout since the summer, and we wanted to do something more. So I got an email from Babel here in Malmö, and what you see tonight is the start or the result of that email, Jazz Rehearsed. Since we've been doing live streams, I've been checking out live streams, and I found a guy in London, Adrian Cox, also doing live streams. And he happened to be on tour here in Sweden. So we met, and we wanted to do something together, because one live stream in Sweden, one live stream in England, we can join our forces and bring you music and musicians together to talk about music, to play music, to bring you viewers into the whole mix, and we'll have lots of fun. So I give you tonight the pilot episode of Jazz Rehearsed with Adrian Cox and Mr. Sven-Erik Svempa Lundeqvist.
Hey, awesome. Thanks, Cecilia. Yeah, man. Woo! Hey, thank you very much, folks. Welcome to Jazz Rehearsed. Thank you very much for inviting me out here, Cecilia, and let's get in this new program sorted. It's very exciting when someone comes up with a project, especially in these times. And as Cecilia mentioned, she's been live streaming with the Golden Gator Jazz Club, and I've been running a thing called the Sunday Service, which happens on a Sunday, obviously. But it's nice that we've joined forces, and to be here at Babel in Malmö is a real treat for me. And, of course, to be playing here with Sven-Erik Lundeqvist on the piano, who from now on I'm going to call Svempa, because everybody else calls him that, you know. Cool. Anyway, we started with a tune. The idea of Jazz Rehearsed is, as Cecilia mentioned, is from two countries, you know, we've all got an interest in this music, in jazz, and jazz right across the board. But tonight we're going to be playing a lot of early style jazz, which is my kind of bag. It's my thing, New Orleans music. And so it's a great pleasure to be out here and playing with you, man, because it's the first time we've done a gig together. We did hang out last month, which was great fun. But anyway, we start with a tune called Lady Be Good. And we're going to carry on now with a good one called It Had to Be You. It had to be you. Well, I wandered around, yes, and finally found that somebody who can make me be blue, yeah, make me be true, and even be glad, or just to be sad, or thinking of you. Now some others I've seen might never be mean, or paying the cost, just trying to be boss, what that wouldn't do. For nobody else gives me a thrill. With all your thoughts I love you still. Well, it had to be you, a wonderful you. Yes, it had to be you. There's a tune called "It Had to Be You." So one of the things, the ideas of behind these sessions is that we'll look at the music of across, musicians, jazz musicians past and jazz musicians present. And the idea will be that I'll be in the UK with a band, or maybe just on my own, or with a pianist, or with a guitarist, or something like that. And Svempa will be out here with whoever he chooses to bring with him, whoever's lucky enough to come and join, And we'll take a piano player like Art Tatum or Fats Waller, and we'll look at their music and we'll take it in turns. Bounce the ideas across, we'll be able to chat about the music. And it's so nice. One of the things, a positive that's come out of all of this recently is that it's opened up a whole world, especially, across the internet. People can tune in all over the place. So it's great. And I hope you're enjoying this tonight so far. But one of my favourite musicians ever is a man called Sidney Bechet. You'd know him, most people see him as the famous soprano saxophone player, lived in Paris. But of course, he's from New Orleans. He started on the clarinet, a most amazing clarinetist. And I've been recently searching out more about him, finding out his time when he lived in London. I've been recording a documentary, which is going to be coming out very soon as well. But one of the things he did in 1941 was he started the trend of layering up music. So he recorded the piano, he put some tenor saxophone on it, he put soprano saxophone on it, he put clarinet on it. He was one of the first people to do that. And this is a good old tune. I'm going to sing it for you. This is called The Sheik of Araby. Of Araby. Well, your love belongs to me. Now at night when you are asleep, into your tent, well, I shall creep, and the stars that shine way up above will surely light our way to love. Yes, yes. And you will rule this world, yeah, with me. Yeah, I'm the Sheik, the Sheik of Araby. Yeah, tell you one more time, well, I'm the Sheik of Araby. Ain't got no pants on. Yeah, your love belongs to me. Without no pants on. Now at night, when you are asleep, into that tent of yours, I'll surely creep. Oh, and the stars that shine way up above, now they will light our way to love. Yes, and you will rule this world, yes, with me. Oh, 'cause I'm the Sheik, the Sheik of Araby. Yeah, tell him, Sven-Erik. And now at night when you are asleep, into your tent, well, I shall creep. And now the stars that shine way up above, they will surely light our way to love. Yeah, and you will rule this world, you can roll it with me, 'cause I'm the Sheik, yes, the Sheik of Araby. So, folks, yeah, I like to take music. I'm from very old music. It's my favourite thing, New Orleans music. I'm very much into the tradition of people like George Lewis, Emil Barnes, Omar Simeon, Albert Bergbank. There's a whole host of fantastic old New Orleans jazz clarinetists. But, of course, there's a man in New Orleans who everyone knows, and he's basically, he's the man, really. If you're into jazz or you play jazz, or you like listening to it, there's one man that you have to respect as the greatest, and that's Mr. Louis Armstrong. And last night I was lucky enough to do a concert where we were dedicating the music to a fantastic album which he recorded in 1947 at the Town Hall in New York. And it was the first time, Louis Armstrong, of course, he recorded the Hot Fives, Hot Sevens with orchestras, so much going on, you know. But then he had his famous band, which was the All Stars, which was, they toured in Sweden many times, they toured in the UK, in London a lot of times. It was a fantastic band, but the first time that All Stars was put together was in 1947, and it featured a clarinetist called Peanuts Harco, the great Jack Teagarden on trombone, Louis Armstrong, another trumpet player, Bobby Hackett. It was a great session, but one of the tunes that they did on that album is one that he did for years afterwards, and it's a beautiful thing called Rockin Chair. And I'll tell you what, once we've finished this tune, I'm going to invite Cecilia and Victor to come up, and we're going to have a little chat and talk about what's to come in the future for Jazz Rehearsed. But this is Rockin Chair. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Rockin' chair's got me. My cane by my side. Fetch me that gin, boy, before I tan your hide. I can't get from this cabin. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. Well, I'll just keep a grabbing. swore at the flies round this old rocking chair. Now do you remember sweet Aunt Harriet? Well, up in heaven she may be. Time to send a chariot, oh, 'cause the end of trouble I can see. Now old rocking chair gets it, and you know Judgment Day is here. Chained to my old rocking chair. Rockin Chair, as made famous by, of course, the great Louis Armstrong. Hey, folks, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to this stage here at Babel Victor and Cecilia. Please come up and join us. Woo! Yeah, the crowd went wild. I hope you're all screaming at home and going mad. So the first thing I would like to say is it's fantastic for me to be here in Sweden and to launch something that's very exciting, and I'm so pleased that the two of you have got this together, because it's fantastic news for me, because I'm very excited.
Well, so are we. Great to have you.
Well, thanks very much.
You haven't been here before.
I've not been here before, but I love it. The venue's fantastic. If only you could see this way. One day we'll show you.
Next time.
Next time, eh?
There will be many more times.
There'll be many more times. I was very pleased. So I came out to, I came and played at Golden Gator Jazz Club in October, and I met Cecilia, and we discussed all of this. And then, Victor, you got in contact with Cecilia.
Yeah, they ran out of venues. So I got in contact with her, and here we are.
And here we are, yeah.
Yeah. We have been kind of closed since March.
Yeah.
So we're looking to do new things.
This is certainly a new thing, isn't it? And I've got to say, they've gone into it in the right way. Everything looks great. I hope everyone's enjoying the view, because when I saw it earlier, it looks fantastic. So.
Yeah, and we hope to have you in London next time.
Yeah, that's the idea. So
good stream.
We
with
can do
both
thrown between the two. Cecilia, so you were the one who said to me, can't we do some kind of live stream, connect Sweden and the UK? And so here we are doing that, which is fantastic. Now, you run Golden Gator Jazz Club. Tell the people a bit more.
Well, we started in the summertime, and here in Sweden we've been having, most things have been open quite much, but the larger venues, they couldn't keep their stages open because of restrictions. And the musicians in Malmö wanted to have a smaller scene where they could play. So the musicians, we spoke together a bit, and then they said, well, let's do something. Let's have an open stage. So it came from an initiative from the musician, or a request, what can we do to have an open stage? And we've been live streaming it, because I'm a firm believer that we have to raise our heads and do cross-border things, because connections, that isn't something that you can create it with your neighbor, but you also need to reach out for the bigger crowd. Yeah. And internet, everyone's there. Yeah. So it's so easy, and you can get fantastic collaboration. And it's so easy. It's an email away. It's a thank you. You did a great show last night. And then suddenly we sit on the stage, all three of us, and
now we're here doing this.
Yes, and I'm looking so much forward to meeting all the musicians in London and introducing them to our fantastic musicians here in.
Yes. Svempa.
How do you feel, Svempa?
I feel good. It's a pleasure to work with this guy.
Ah, well, it's fantastic to work with you, mate. It's great. It's so nice. We met last month for the October for the first time. So wouldn't it be great if we could play together? So I feel that you've really brought together a great community, and I hope there's lots of people watching, and that you'll be sharing this. Just by sharing this video really helps everything, and donations and things. But people will tell you about that in a moment. This place, how long have you been here, Victor?
I've been here for 10 years, and Babel as a venue has existed since 2008.
Wow.
Before that, it was Jericho, which was an old jazz club, and world music. So we're trying to do good shows, do stand-up, and everything that could be on a stage.
Yeah.
Normally, this time of year, we do 5 or 6 shows per week.
Yeah.
And right now, it's down a bit.
Yeah, it's been a very, very different time.
Yeah, very different. Last year, by this time, we would have had like 50,000 people here,
Come for it, yeah.
50,000 guests, and now we're going to land at 10,000. So I think we have to look forward and
you
look
have to
forward
do
to a
things-
good streaming spring.
But Victor, we could. What do you say, guys? We could be landing in 50,000 viewers or visitors before the year ends.
Get them online.
Because we
You can get
now
more than
have the whole
50,000.
world. Yes, of
That's
course.
it.
So welcome you guys out there, and just tell us what kind of music you would like to bring.
Well, that's the thing. It's open to everyone, and I think the nice thing is if people can suggest things. Oh, have you ever checked out this guy? Have you checked out this? Because we have friends and play very much different styles of music. I've chosen the program this evening because that's my favourite thing, and I love to play that. And we decided we'd like to do that, so that's why we're playing old style music. But you send some ideas of musicians. Say, hey, have you checked out this Oscar Peterson or this? Something. Art Tatum, but go down the route, think out of the box, and we'll come up with things, a cross thing. We'll take our take on it back in the UK and your take on it out here in Sweden. I think it's a brilliant thing, and I'm so pleased that you two hooked up, and this is here.
Fantastic.
And as soon because I got a message from Cecilia saying, "You won't believe this, but Babel is on side. I've got an email, and here we all are. So I'm so excited for this new venture.
So are we.
Thanks very much for hosting us, and
We'll let you continue.
Long may
We
it
want more
continue.
music.
But we're going to carry on with the program of music, folks, and we're going to carry on with a tune called T for 2.
Could it be T for 3?
T for 3 or 4, as long as you're 2 meters apart. Hey, thanks very much. So, folks, there you go. Jazz Rehearsed. It's a very exciting thing. I'm very excited. But we're going to do T for 2. Yeah. Yeah, how about that? T for two. Yeah, it's Svempa. That's the nice thing when you get to play with lots of different musicians. You can come up with little things, and it's like having a conversation. Of course, I don't speak any Swedish. I must apologise for that immediately. They didn't teach Swedish in the school that I didn't go to.
That's too bad.
I'm sorry about that. Hey, so going across the board of musicians and people that I'm interested in, and there's a man called Django Reinhardt, who some of you may be familiar with, a guitarist of absolute phenomenal quality. Spent most of his time in Paris. He also he actually toured with Duke Ellington in the 30s as well. But we'd like to do a tune that's very much made famous by him, and this is called "I'll See You in My Dreams." about that? I'll see you in my dreams. I'm sure I will see you in my dreams this evening. So, folks, for the last couple of years, I say a couple of years, we've just missed a year, haven't we, basically? But from 2017 to 2019, I toured a show called Profoundly Blue, and it celebrated the music of my favourite clarinetist, and he was a guy called Edmund Hall. Now, Edmund Hall, throughout his career, he played with lots of people. He played with Charlie Christian, he played with Billie Holiday, Teddy Wilson. He turned down a job with Duke Ellington, would you believe it? But he famously was in Louis Armstrong's All-Stars from 1955 to 1958. Just happens to be my favourite band of all time. And I put together a concert called Profoundly Blue, celebrating his music and his life, and I was lucky enough to tour it all across Europe. We came to Sweden, we played in Hellevik Festival. And we also went out to New York. We played at Jazz at Lincoln Center at Dizzy's Club. And it was great. And Edmund Hall is a fantastic musician, fantastic clarinetist who I love dearly. And we're going to do a tune now, which he recorded many times with many different people. And this is a beautiful thing called The Man I Love. Just straighten together.
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. that, Svempa on the piano. So, folks, we got time for a couple more tunes, and what we're going to do is we're going to play this next tune. Then, without Cecilia knowing this, I'm going to invite her back up just to say a few closing words. We'll play a tune and then come and say a few things. But it's been fantastic to be out here in Sweden at this fantastic venue at Babel. I feel very honoured and privileged to have work at this time and be out here. And especially when it's such a fantastic new project. There's lots of new projects springing up, and this one has got me really excited. And we're going to tell you loads more about it, and make sure you share these things. And thanks for all your support if you're watching in Sweden, or if you're watching in the UK, or wherever you're watching in the world. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. We got a couple of tunes, and this one we're going to do now is, I was listening to a fantastic Benny Goodman album, all the sextet stuff, you know, and this is a good tune. It's a good one. This is called Making Whoopi. Ba-do-bop, ba-do-bop. Yeah.
Start together.
1, yeah, 2, 1, 2, 3. Another bride, yeah, another June, wore another sunny honeymoon. Yes, another reason and another season for making whoopee. A load of shoes, yeah, a load of rice. Oh, the groom is nervous, yes, he answers twice. Oh, it's really killing, yeah, he's so willing, wolf for making whoopee. Now picture a little love nest, wore down where the roses cling. Picture that same sweet love nest, and think what a year can bring. Oh yeah, well he's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious he even sews. That's what you get, folks, please don't forget, folks. Yeah, when you're making whoopee. another bride, another June, yeah, another sunny honeymoon. Whoa, another reason, another season for making whoopee. Well, a load of shoes and a gang of rice. You see the groom is so nervous he answers twice. It's really killing that he's so willing, oh, to make it whoopee. Won't you picture a little love nest? Oh, out where the roses cling. Picture that same sweet love nest. Now look what a year can bring. You see, he's washing dishes, yeah, baby clothes. Oh, he's so ambitious, now he even sews. Yeah, that's what you get, folks. Don't forget, folks, yeah, for making whoopee. There you go, folks. Take lessons from that, you know, making whoopee. Hey, folks, it gives me great pleasure to welcome back to the stage Cecilia. Here she is, everybody. Woo, 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 woo. And I would like to say that I have had an absolutely fantastic time this evening. Jazz Rehearsed is something that I'm excited about. I hope you're excited about it.
I'm so excited about it.
Excellent.
I have been dancing around the whole time.
She has been dancing, I can promise you that. And, do you have anything more to say to the viewers?
What I would like to say is that we are going live with the proper concept with live streams both from Sweden and UK.
Yes.
End of January, date will be coming. And then we'll do this once a month the whole spring.
Yeah, that's the plan.
And if you want to stay tuned, then please follow us on Facebook or press subscribe for on our YouTube.
That's the one.
And it's a good thing to press your YouTube page as well, because there, if you like music, that's a good place to go.
You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Adrian Cox Music, of course.
And I also would like to say that this could not have been done without the fantastic people working here. We have Babel, but we have also a fantastic sound technician, Ola. Big hand, Ola.
Yeah.
We have a marvelous video technician called Jesper. Big hand to Jesper.
Woo!
We have a few of the social media crew in the
social media crew.
Woohoo! And we also have the piano that Svempa is playing. And the piano was moved here by Bueno Pero, so that they're supporting us. And also tuned by the fantastic Jesper Biesel. And so far, so good. Then you've got the musicians, the instrument and stuff. But then we couldn't have done this without Colossal, who made Golden Gator's logo. And we also have that after you listen to this concert, then, of course, you need to buy the records. So in Sweden, you can buy a turntable at Hi-Fi Skåne. So Lasse, thank you for being there. And if you don't have the turntable or can listen to music, maybe you play. And then in Malmö, you go to Windcorp. It's a fantastic place. We actually served your clarinet the last time you were here.
Yeah, Windcorp.
So thank you to all those guys. And please follow us on Facebook. Please follow us on YouTube. And we'll be back. And I can't thank you enough. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And thank you, Adrian, and thank you, Svempa. You have made my evening tonight. Thank you. And thank you all you have watched us out there.
Cecilia, thank you so much. We thank you. You've made us very happy, Cecilia.
Can we hear another tune?
We've certainly got one more tune for you. Hey, folks, all of what Cecilia says, I completely agree with, and I'm very happy. It's made me very happy to be out here and make music with my friend Svempa. Or, as I should say, Sven-Erik Lundeqvist.
Yeah.
That'll do, won't it?
Lundeqvist.
Lundeqvist.
Yeah,
See, This time next month, I'll be speaking the whole thing in fluent Swedish.
Yay.
That's my goal.
Look forward to.
Yeah, it'll be amazing, I promise. But hey, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks to, as Cecilia mentioned, thanks to everybody here. And it's great. I've had a great time. We're going to take it out with a tune. This is dedicated to Cecilia. This is called Running Wild.
Yeah. I think.
Svempa on the piano right there, yeah. I'm running wild, I've lost control. I'm running wild and I'm mighty bold. Well, you see, I'm feeling gay and reckless too. Oh, carefree mind, got a time, never blue. Well, I keep on running, yes, I run anywhere. And I keep on showing that I don't care. Ain't got no worries. Well, it ain't worthwhile, yes, yes, I'm alone. And I'm running wild, yeah. Folks. Hey, from Svempa, myself, Adrian Cox, this has been Jazz Rehearsed. Make sure you follow, subscribe, share. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you towards the end of January. Take care. Thank you. Woo! Yeah.